from his free safety spot.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
Here we go on fourth down with Griffin. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First down, Morgan with it. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Morgan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Slay on the coverage.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Griffin. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Intended for his running back. Incomplete. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Griffin. That's caught by Waller out left side. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. Flushed out right. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll run now with Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Oh, boy.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, it's Walker. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
It's second down.
On second down now, it's Walker. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 2. Brings up
To throw on third down, Griffin. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse?
LT hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
33-yard line.
They'll roll him out right. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, it's Tomlinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Morgan, flushed through, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Turnover on down.
On first down, Walker. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They run again with Walker, and he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 41.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Keeps it, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
To throw again on 2nd down. Morgan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
3rd and 11.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Sanders. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Griffin to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. The guy out of the pocket there was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 49. I mean, just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. From midfield now, here's Griffin. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's in for a touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. has likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done.